Zivotov gets them started once again.
Come on, edge over.
Good start here from Russia, maintaining possession. That's what the game of seven's all about. This is Gostyuzev going to ground.
So work form, no work, no hands, please.
Inside the New Zealand red zone now for Russia. Here's the big man, Simplakevich. Tough to bring down, but he gets something happening. Oh, yes, he can. Simplakevich will score for Russia.
Well, Russia just dominating position. That's the secret here so far.
Like Sonny Bill's won that one. So New Zealand have their first possession of the match. Here's Gillies Kaka. Gillies Kaka, here's Rieko Ioane. Ioane round the outside. First touch for Rieko Ioane. And the man who scored the winner to win the cup in Sydney will score New Zealand's first here.
Well, he looks like he has a miss.
And over the sideline, so it'll be a throw into New Zealand, and they go quickly here. Rieko Ioane. Here's Sonny Bill Williams. Chance to put someone in the gap, and it's Regan Ware, who's taken high, but still going Regan Ware. And he will carry on, and he will score New Zealand's second.
Well, they really had no right to score. This does Regan Ware, but both the balance and...
Not ready. Sam Dixon, as you mentioned, Carl. Joe Webber, Ben Lamb, DJ Forbes. Not here either, hoping to play next week. And Liam Messam, of course, who got injured in Singapore, but Lewis Ormond will break the Russian line. Sonny Bill Williams gets us started. This is Gillies Kaka. Runs at the line. Pass over the top, and Lewis Ormond will score another try for New Zealand. Hold on to that one, and they pick the ball up in an offside position, so New Zealand get the penalty. Sonny Bill Williams over the top to Akira Ioane. Tucks it under his left arm and gets the fend going. Ioane through one to beat, but chooses the long sloping pass to Dylan Collier, and Collier will score under the All Black wall, standing firm for the moment. So important for Russia that they try and pick up as many points here in the penultimate event of the series, and good stepping there from Bondarev. Bondarev making a few yards, and Pulu finally brings him down. Chance with a few numbers on the left here. Nice flat pass. That's Sozanov. Can Sozanov finish? Oh, yes, he can. Great feat from Sozanov.
What was impressive about that period of play from the Russians? They
straight line out.
Yep.
Can the Russians hold on?
Advantage.
Advantage is the call. And there's the offload. And Samuel Oliveira with the chase. Here comes OU, he brings him down. And the offload from Simplakevich has gone straight to Oliech. And with time still on the clock here, can Kenya run away? Yes, I think they might be able to. Here's Oyodi. Pops it over the top to Mbaka. William Mbaka will stretch the legs. And he will score another try. Midfield, once again, William Mbaka is underneath it, and he brings it down. Humphrey Kayange sees a bit of space. Into the 22, into the Russian 22. Can they get a third, Kenya?
Rack now! Back here, back here, back here.
Mbaka chooses to go himself down the blind side.
Right.
Simplakevich said he was held, but referee says no. And that's another order there. Good turnover there for Russia. They really needed that. William Mbaka's just getting some treatment here. So they're down to 6 at the moment, Kenya, which means there is an overlap for Russia. Can they take advantage of that? Babayev. Babayev pops it up to Herman Davidov, the captain. And it was 7 on 6 with the injury to Mbaka. And Davidov has made them pay. To Tamba.
Rack now!
Here's Lugunzo again. Here's Amonde. Short ball to Injera. Injera gets the hands free, pops it up to Lugunzo. Here's Injera again. Just 5 metres out now, Kenya. Looking for a fourth try here against Russia. Humphrey Kayange will... Penalty decision goes against Portugal, and they go quickly, Russia. Numbers on the right. Here's Sozanov. Sozanov, and Sozanov will dip under the covering tackle of Fernandez. And it's Russia who draw first blood here. As the ball is sent high, and under that is Filatov, and he wins it back for the team in red. Here's Gayson. Gayson's found some space in behind. He's looking around, looking for support, but chooses to take the tackle and go to ground. And Filatov again. Sozanov gives it off to Babayev. Mikhail Babayev stands in the tackle and still going. And the captain, Herman Davidov, can he get a second? Offloads to Sozanov, and it's Sozanov who'll run around for Russia's second try. Sozanov. Risky stuff from Estevez, but it came off, and Portugal now, for the first time in the match, are into Russia's half, and they have broken clean through. And Carl Murray, decision Portugal, go quickly. Here's Appleton. Appleton off to Mendes. Mendes, a big man, he
Advantage over.
commits a couple of defenders, and Portugal now on the near side here. A little show and a go there from Guedes, and Guedes off to Moreira. As both defences are holding firm. Still 12-10 to Russia, 30 seconds to go in this second half. If they keep the ball here, they might be able to see this one out, the Russians. Gayson sends it across to Filatov, and here's Simplikevich. Simplikevich stands in the tackle. Gayson gives it over to his winger, and the Russians are in again. And it's Ilya Babayev with the try that seals it. In possession.
Rack.
Here's Davidov, the captain. Off to Sozanov, scored an excellent try against New Zealand in their opening day yesterday. And here's Lazarenko. Lazarenko with the step, just brought down, gives it up to Herman Davidov, the skipper. Can he get to the try line? Yes, he can. So Russia open the scoring here on finals day in Paris.
Well, it's so tough to come out.
25 metres out, time up on the clock in this first half. Russia leading Canada 7-0. Another chance for the Russians here to try and add to that score. Here's Babayev, he gives it off to Sozanov, who's gone over on the left wing this time, and Sozanov will score another try for Russia.
Well, he's the guy
to give him an improved performance in this second half. And we get underway once more. Russia leading Canada 12-0 in this first bowl quarter-final. And straight away, Gayson again takes the ball from the kickoff, gives it to Sozanov, who scored a try just before half-time. And straight after the half, he's done it again.
Well, I tell you what, you won't see a better execution of kickoff and getting the ball wide than this. Sozanov, outstanding.
Krasnoyarsk. Yenisei played in the European Challenge Cup this season for the first time, so Russian rugby developing nicely in 7s and 15s, and a lovely little wraparound there from Davidov. Flings the ball back into midfield for Russia. Keeping possession again, making Canada do a lot of tackling, and here's Simplikevich once more. He's through the tackle of Zaruba, one to beat Simplikevich, and he does it easy. Does the big number 11. Big Dennis is in again.
Well, that's how you play 7s, ladies and gentlemen. You use the ball, let it do the work.
Who looks for the offload, can't make it, and Gostyazev comes in with the clear out. Filatov once more, stepping. Here's Gayson. Numbers on the left here. Here's the captain, Davidov. Has a look, decides to go himself, just loses his footing. Russia really are completely in control of this game. There's 2.5 minutes to go, 26-0 up. And another break here, this time from Gayson. Pops it up to Gostyazev, and inside to Edward Filatov. And Filatov fills the cup.
Well, now they're just having fun, aren't they? Russia slowing the play down. I know Filatov.
5 tries already here in Paris at the Stade Jean-Bouin. The sun is desperately trying to come out here, give us a warm afternoon as we move into the really serious part of the day, and that's where these two teams want to be. Sozanov is chasing it. Oh, great composure. Sozanov scores Another one.
Well, initially I thought it was the wrong option, but then I saw who it was. It was Vladislav Sozanov, who was brilliant.
Pretty much all he could do. McConnell hardly spoken about him. Last play there. England keeping their width here. Oh, it's a show and a go. And there it is from England. It's your man of the moment, Charlie Hayter. There's Lindsay Haig, try scorer just before half-time. All square here in the bowl semi-final. To Carpentier. Oh, inside ball. Hursky Douglas. Coward, oh, he's seen something down the short side, and the youngster, that's cheeky. Carpentier, big man out there, here's Cow. That looked very flat indeed, but it doesn't matter.